Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Abha Kumari. Today we will discuss the properties of inverse function. Earlier we have seen the principal value. So the properties are very important for solving the inverse trigonometrical functions. So let us see first one. In this, sine inverse of sine x is equals to x for all x belongs in the closed interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Right? Next is cos inverse of cos x is equals to x for all x belongs to 0 to pi. And third one is tan inverse tan x is equals to x for all x belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 in this way. Similarly, when we have a functions of the same within the bracket, then we get the function itself. This is for cos inverse of cos x. So we are resumed with only x. Here x belongs to minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 and minus 0. Earlier we have seen these properties. Next is sec inverse of sec x equals to x for x belongs to 0 pi minus pi by 2. Fine. And the last one is cot inverse of cot x is equals to x for all x belongs in the open interval 0 and pi. Fine. So let us first prove. The first is that sine inverse of sine x equals to x. First proof. To prove this property, first we let sine x equals to theta. Whatever we have given, just take the within the bracket the function. So we just put this one equals to theta. So sine x equals to theta, where x belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Here it is given it. Therefore, what about x? X is sine inverse theta. And this is what? Sine inverse. What about theta? Theta is again sine x. So just we are putting here sine x. And the left hand side is your x. So what we get here is, therefore, sine inverse of sine x equals to small x. Fine. So similarly, we can prove the rest B, C, D, E and F. So we are just left for you. Okay. So let us see the second property. What the second property is? So for all the rest one you have to prove in your copies. I'm just showing only one, first one. So second property. What the second property is? The second property says that sine of sine inverse x is again equals to x. The condition is x belongs to minus 1 and then plus 1. So here we are using x belongs to minus 1 and 1. Why this is taken? Because here we are proving for the inverse function and here the minus 1 and 1 is for the domain. So what we have here x, we get the function x equals to. So let us prove this one. So let us first see all the properties of relating this term. So the second is cos of cos inverse x equals to x. And here x belongs to where? The minus 1 and then plus 1. Fine. Third one is tan of tan inverse x. And this is again equals to 8. The condition is x belongs to the real number r. Then the fourth one is cosec of cosec inverse x is equals to x. The condition is x belongs to r minus 1 and then plus 1. For the sec of sec inverse x, again we are having here the x, and here the x belongs to the r minus, again minus 1 and then plus 1. Now last one is cot of cot inverse x. This is again equals to x, and but the condition is x belongs to the real number r. So let us prove the first one. So to prove the first one, a, again we let this whole function equals to theta. So sine of sine inverse x equals to theta. Fine. So this implies let us prove the first one. The first one is sine inverse x equals to x. To prove this, first we let sine inverse x equals to theta. Fine. So this implies sine theta equal to x. Now we put the value of theta here. So theta is sine inverse x. So this implies sine inverse x equals to x. And this one is proved. Fine. So rest we will prove. Let's see the another property. So third property is, what the third property is? See the third property. Fine. So the third property is, first one, sine inverse x is equals to 1 by x. Here is, this is cosec inverse x. The condition is x greater than equal to 1 or x less than equal to minus 1. If the such condition holds, then we say that the sine inverse of 1 by x is equals to cosec inverse x. Similarly, the cos inverse of 1 by x is sec inverse x. Again, here is the condition is x greater than equals to 1 or x less than equal to minus 1. Now third property is tan inverse of 1 by x is again equals to cot inverse x, and here the condition is x greater than 0. So let us prove the first one. So what about the first one? The first one is sine inverse of 1 by x equals to cosec inverse x, and the condition is given here. So first we let the function as sine inverse 1 by x equals to theta. So let this prove. Let sine inverse 1 by x equals to theta. Fine. So this implies sine theta is equals to what? 1 by x. Okay. Now this implies, from here we can write like x equals to cosec theta, and this implies theta equals to cosec inverse x. And now we put the value of theta here. So theta is sine inverse of 1 by x, and this is equals to cosec inverse x. So hence the proof. Similarly, we can prove the second one and third one.